hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is M.A.T.E and today we are doing a brand new scenario. We're doing the Dance of Dragons scenario, in which we are currently playing as Lady Rhaenyra, or Rhaenyra, however you want to say it. And in this scenario, you play as the daughter of the late King of the Iron Throne, who was King Viserys. And in his will, he said that Lady Rhaenyra should be granted the crown. However, upon his death, the Lord of the King's Guard crowned King Aegon II, who is your half-brother, mother to Dowager Queen Alicent, who is a Hightower. And he was crowned instead, so it's up to us to try and reclaim the throne for Lady Rhaenyra. Now, the other thing that makes this scenario very interesting is, hence the name Dance of Dragons, there are a load of dragons in the realm. So, in our court alone, we've got Caraxes, the Bloodworm, who I think my husband, Lord Daemon, rides, and we have Silverwing, which I think is our dragon. Similarly, we have dragon riders in Hugh, who's also got a dragon, and there's a couple of others in the court as well. And if we look at the court of the king, so he's got Vhagar, Syrax, Dreamfire and Sunfire and Tessarion, all dragons that are under him, one of which is ridden by Sir Aemond One-Eye, another his wife Queen Helena, and Prince Daeron. So there's plenty of dragons, which is what makes this scenario quite unique, because it's dragon versus dragon. And what I've done is I've put Daemon, my husband, as Master at Arms and in charge of the army, and we're going to march towards King's Landing and try and defeat them. So without further ado, let's roll. So my dear father, King Viserys, is dead, and it was his wish that I am to follow him as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. The traitorous Lord Commander, Criston Cole of the King's Guard, however, has seen fit to crown my half-brother Aegon. Now I must bring dragonfire upon my blood to regain what is mine. So fire and blood. If our heir is one of her Valyrian children, this will not result in a game over upon her death. Lucerys will fly to Storm's End to treat with Lord Baratheon. So the Valyrian freehold's politics was dominated by 40 families of great wealth, high birth and strong sorceress ability, known as Dragonlords. They spoke the High Valyrian language and had great skill in shaping stone. Incest and polygamy was a common practice amongst the blood of Old Valyria. So, as you can see, the realm is in a total mess. It's complete civil war. A lot of people declaring for me, though. Let's have a quick glance. Hugh wants to marry someone. Oh, I should have actually... Whoops. We think Hugh fancies me. Let's resist the urges. Oh, great, and I gain stress. That's not helpful. Let's have a quick gander here. So we have got the Vale on our side and the North. Meanwhile, King Aegon's got Boris in the Stormlands and Jason of the Westerlands, as well as High Magister Pinto of the Three Daughters, which is a faction made up of Lys and Myr, I think, if memory serves correctly. Or maybe it's not Lys. Are you still Lys? Yes, you are. So, news from Griffin's Roost, my lady. During the War on the Iron Throne, the Dragon Riders Ulf White, who serves me, rider of Silverwing, and Sir Aemond Targaryen, my one-eyed half-brother, rider of Vhagar, met in fierce battle, driving their dragons to tear at each other relentlessly. Sir Aemond and Vhagar prevailed, killing Silverwing. So sadly, Silverwing is already no more, and Vhagar is victorious, which is not good news, because that's one less dragon in my court. In fact, it was her dragon itself, apparently, because she had the whip for it. Anyway, during the war, Lucerys, my son, rider of Arrax and Sir Aemond. Oh god, he's killing all of my dragons. Arrax is dead as well. Okay. To be fair, he's only 13, so he's quite a young dragon. The Citadel and Order of Meisters currently have no home. Perhaps if they swore fealty to us, we could give them a realm of their own. Definitely. Okay, Vermax has arrived to my court, so we've got another dragon. Am I still a dragon rider? I'm still a dragon rider. We've received rumours that my son, Lucerys, has been thrown into the oublet by his captor, King Aegon Targaryen. He's being held in a dirty pitch black cell. Can we possibly do a plot to relieve him from his cell? Let's have a look. A few greens. Let's see how it does on automatic basis. And if we need to start paying people, then we can consider doing that. Ah, there is some people on Dragonstone, and I can't afford to have Dragonstone be captured. So we're going to say send the family into hiding, because I need to ensure... I need some boats actually. Where can I get some boats? Good. Right, could you both go here please? Good, the Lord of Blueburns joined me. Lady Bronzegate, Lord Felwood, Lord Bitterbridge, Hayford. Plenty of lords coming to our aid then, which is lovely to see. Right, that's good. We've got a fleet and we need to go back to defend Dragonstone because we can't afford for our army to go raiding. Oh god. Okay, send the troops back onto land, if you would. Meanwhile, it's time for me to educate my son Aegon, who's currently not got a dragon. Oh, he will have a dragon. He'll have Stormcloud. Okay. In which case, I don't have the money really to educate you, buddy, I'm afraid. Can I also get some levies from here? I can. A couple of thousand is decent. I'm hoping what will happen is he will start fueling troops towards me, because we'll get a bonus, and with all the dragons that I've got in my army, I'm hoping for some decent wins. Loreth has joined. Have we got another dragon? Okay. Who have I got that I can appoint that's got a dragon? Rhaenys. There you go. And if you can come in for Loreth. Or apparently not, okay. My cousin Rhaenyra tried to hatch a dragon egg but failed. So I definitely can't appoint her. Although I can appoint myself, so we'll do it myself. He's going to send 17,000 troops, which will get a bit of a loss. Okay, Taraxis is being mad. Let's see how we do in this battle. It is vastly outnumbering us, but with the amount of dragons that we have, we seem to be doing decently, which is great. We've totally crushed them. I think we'll continue to sit here and let him feed troops towards us. Meanwhile, looks like there's lots of troops in the centre going for King's Landing, so quite happy to let that continue. We're obviously going to aim to win the war. Ah, here we go, another battle. And my dragons are doing well. The dragon cannibal has built a lair in Dragonstone after escaping from Septon Hugh. So my Septon had a dragon, but unfortunately has lost it. There's another victory for us, and we've got... Oh, okay. In the chaos surrounding the Battle of Driftmark, my men cornered Pylon, and he's been killed. But we do have the king himself coming in right now, which might present us with a problem, because he also has a dragon. But their morale is really weak. Flying high above the leading armies, the dragon rider King Aegon leads a dive attack on you and your allies. He'll perish. Okay, so we've got 2 dragons supporting here. King Aegon and his allies struggle to compete with your dragon's relentless attacks, several times almost falling from the sky. Now they're at our mercy and we can dive in for the kill, Dracarys. Sunfire and his rider are isolated, and Vermithor does not hesitate in attacking them. Ooh, Vermithor. Hello, who rides you? It'd be nice if it told you who rides whom, but he's related to Dreamfire. Vermithor, the Bronze Fury. Also, I should actually say, if you haven't read Fire and Blood, I recommend it. Super good book. Right, so they're left bruised and burnt, but we wheel around and join the fray again. It seems that Garth Mertens, the spy master of Lord Bernard, has... Oh, okay, I don't really mind about the plot. Oh, here we go. King Aegon and his allies struggle to compete with you and your dragon's relentless attacks several times before almost falling from the sky, and we've actually managed to capture him here. Sunfire has been slain, which I think is Aegon's dragon himself. Sunfire and his rider are left weakened and vulnerable, and Vermithor does not hesitate in finishing them off. Vermithor dives at them, crashing into them at great speed. They're ripped apart and eventually crash into the ground and are left dazed. Sunfire is now a lifeless corpse. So that is the end of our war against our traitorous half-brother. So if we enforce demands, we will gain the 7 kingdoms. The Iron Throne shall henceforth use succession by absolute cognatic primogeniture, with females being preferred to younger male siblings. Which makes sense. House Targaryen will always legally prefer this law. And Aegon shall surrender Blackfire, so we will have the other ancient sword of the Targaryens in our treasury. And we'll also gain some prestige. And that is the end of our war. So now it is Queen Rhaenyra of the Iron Throne. And we've usurped the Lordship of King's Landing. And that is the end of the war. And we get his treasury. Well, that was not too bad. Due to enemy presence. Okay, let's go back on the boat then and go to King's Landing maybe. See how that does for you. The Red Keep. Good job. So let's have a quick look and see what's in her treasury now. So she's got Jaehaerys' crown. She's got the crowns of all the respective kingdoms. She's now got Blackfire, a quality 4 Valyrian steel sword. And my husband has Dark Sister, so that's excellent. We also have Syrax, so we ride Syrax. Okay, let's have a quick look at Syrax. Caraxes, Taraxis. Okay, we've got loads of dragons in the court now. Syrax, here we go. So he's 43 martial, about average, so not spectacular. But with the support of the other Dragonlords, we have actually managed to win. And she succeeded in her claim. And, I mean, he could also go for it himself, but I'm sure he won't. We'll make him the Paramount Knight. He's our faithful husband and defended our claim here. So, now we need to decide what to do with all of these traitors. Before I do that, though, I'm going to try and improve my stewardship. And I think I will end the episode here and let you comment to let me know what you think we should do with these traitors. Should we try and at least deal with the Lord Paramounts that went against us, which I think is the Westerlands, the Reach as well, possibly, or did they stay? I think they stayed independent. Certainly the Stormlands didn't. So if you let me know in the comments what you think we should do, and then next episode we can go about trying to implement that. In the meantime, if you're enjoying this, please do consider leaving it a like, commenting with any hints and tips that you have, and subscribing for more content, as we've got loads of things coming out on the channel. And I'll see you all in the next episode.